Hello everyone, my name is Stephen Hewer and I am the owner of Synergistic Nutrition. I am a degreed naturopath, someone that's been in nutritional consultative practice for 26, going on 27 years. I have had my own fair share of health challenges. That is what drove me into the field of investigating nutrition as a means of correcting my body imbalances. And one of them has been digestive. So starting way back when I was 15 and a half, and the effects that mercury had on my gut was to basically damage the nerves, so the peristalsis that moves through food through the intestines no longer worked. And I took antibiotics at that time because of a throat infection for 20 days, so wiped out my gut flora. So I struggled with very severe constipation issues for many years, 24 years. Got that fixed by removing the mercury out in 1998. The net result of this was that my bowels started to improve by about 75% when I got the mercury removed. But always I had been playing around with probiotics, digestive enzymes, colonics, kalimas, herbal intestinal cleansers, herbal laxatives, the Homozone product that's now the Oxy powder product. All these different measures always to keep the system moving, clean, regulated. So I played around with a lot of probiotics, and of recent I've got this thyroid problem. I have a hyperthyroid problem that started from consuming excess amounts of oxalate-rich foods, almond milk, kale juice, celery juice, apple juice, all high in oxalates. My body couldn't process and eliminate the oxalates. The oxalates got in my thyroid. My immune system is now recognizing the thyroid as something abnormal because of the abnormal appearance that it has with the oxalates in it. So I have struggled with my immune system attacking my eyes and having given me these swollen eyes every morning. I've improved by eliminating the oxalates, so my heart's not racing as fast. It's still beating too fast, but not as fast as it was. And part of this process was about 6 months ago, or 5-6 months ago, I did a liver gallbladder flush, the traditional kind, and it's recommended to do a kalima when you do that, or an enema. So I did that, and from that point on, my bowels have been dysregulated. They previously had been very normal. Now they've been irregular, not formed stools, just too frequent of elimination, feeling abnormal, and not actually absorbing the energy from my food. So I was very fatigued. So my throwback to correct this, I thought, would be to use Bravo probiotic yogurt. So Bravo is a wonderful 42 different strain beneficial bacteria probiotic powder that you can culture in milk or in a nut milk and make into a yogurt rich in all the necessary bacteria for the gut, and to rich in a certain immune system protein. It's called the glycoprotein called GC-MAF. Wonderful product, helps raise the immune system, but it wasn't correcting my intestinal health. So I knew about a product from about 4 years ago. Another healthcare practitioner, a friend, acquainted me with a product called Progurt. And Progurt, I used it years ago, but because I didn't have intestinal health problems, I didn't notice any changes. But I took and ordered some Progurt, and it comes from Australia, and I got it and made some yogurt. And the net effect of doing this, literally, the first day that I took it, in the morning, my bowels were more normally formed than they had been in 5-6 months by the second elimination of the day. So, and from that point on, my energy came up. My energy, I literally gained probably about 80% better energy just as a result of having these probiotics introduced into my gut. Why is Progurt so special? Because all the probiotic companies out there, all the probiotic products out there, are trying to give you their culture, their, one particular bacteria, bifidobacteria or lactobacillus acidophilus, or a spectrum of 4 or 5 bacteria, or a spectrum of perhaps 26 bacteria. In the case of Bravo, it was 42. But our digestive tracts, the human microbiome, consists of hundreds, 500 to 1,000 different species of organisms. And this is now being mapped. It's a worldwide project by scientists where they are actually taking and looking at the DNA sequence of the different organisms in our digestive tracts and finding that there's this wide variety of organisms. There's 100 trillion, up to 100 trillion organisms in our digestive tracts, supposed to be there if you're healthy. in all these different species of 500 to 1,000 different species of organisms that are all involved in the proper digestion of your food, the transit time of your food through the intestinal tract, the immune system, all these different functions. And of course, the degree to which you absorb your food is the degree to which you create energy. So it's a phenomenal factor to your health. It's now known they have been able to transfer the fecal matter from a healthy person to a sick person, and their disease goes away. In particular, Clostridium difficile, it's a severe case of diarrhea where you can have 20 bowel movements a day, always liquid, and you're struggling with your life. You can be on antibiotics for 2 years and not get rid of this C. difficile. And one fecal transplant, one fecal enema from a healthy donor has corrected that permanently for forever. No more problems. Well-formed stools, no more diarrhea. So, yes, the fecal transplant is a difficult thing to do because you have to find a healthy donor. You have to, find somebody that's perhaps was breastfed, never been on antibiotics perhaps, or just has a very healthy body and a very healthy ecosystem in their gut. So in the absence of finding a healthy donor and going through the rigmarole of, collecting a stool specimen from a healthy donor, making it into an enema, giving it to yourself, in the absence of being able to avail yourself of that because it's rather difficult, I have found that Progurt is the #1 probiotic in the world. They actually have the hundreds of strains of organisms identical to what's found in the human gut. These are what's called human probiotic isolates, meaning that this Progurt product is the equivalent of the spectrum of healthy bacteria that would be found in a healthy infant's digestive tract that was breastfed. This has corrected my health immensely. Like I said, I've gained back 80% of my energy from taking this product. My bowels are better. They're not ideal yet, but they're better, significantly better. So this has changed my life dramatically, and this is the only probiotic that I'm going to carry from now on. I consider Bravo probiotic great, and it'll boost your immune system because of the glycoprotein that's rich in it, the 3 grams of GC-MAF per liter of yogurt. So if you want to boost your immune system, that's a great way to do it, and we do have it on sale for I think 35% off. So anyone struggling with any degree of, say, immune system challenges, digestive challenges, energy challenges, your gut is the origin where it all begins. Whether you're going to assimilate optimally, whether you're going to produce optimal levels of neurotransmitters and have a good positive mood or be depressed, your GI tract is key. It's the foundation of all your other health challenges or your health success. Okay, this is called Progurt. It comes from Australia. It's the full spectrum of the probiotics naturally found in the human gut. And that's another thing. A lot of probiotics on the market, not only are they not the full spectrum, but many times they're not the indigenous. They're transitory. So they only go through the digestive tract, but they don't set up shop, propagate, multiply, and create the healthy human digestive tract health that you need. This is all human indigenous probiotic isolates and the full spectrum. Progurt comes in like this size. It's just 5 sachets. This is the little foil sachets. There's 5 of them in here. There's also 15 that we sell. So there's 5 or 15. There's also pH caps that they provide. This is a very special sea salt supplement that comes from a specific part of the ocean. It's very pure. And they take the salt and all the spectrum of minerals and put them into capsules so that you can help to improve your ability to hydrate your body and to help alkalize your body. They're called pH caps. We also have a prebiotic syrup. So prebiotic is an oligosaccharide. It's a sugar that's a long-chain sugar that doesn't break down in the body, but instead feeds the beneficial bacteria to grow and thrive better. So we have that you could add to the culturing process if you want to increase the numbers of the probiotics that you're creating. You would use the prebiotic syrup. So you have a really excellent means of restoring your human microbiome with Progurt like no other product in the world that I'm happy to now be carrying. We look forward to your phone calls and to your testimonies. And by the way, anybody with a testimony out there, whether it's the seed oils that we've got, the Andrea seed oils, whether it's the One World Way, or whether that's the Synergy One, or any number of our other products, we want those testimonies. You may go about your life being happy as a camper that you've got your health back and you don't even think to, call us and let us know or acknowledge the results that you've had. But I'm telling you, this is gold and currency for us because it's the only way that we can substantiate the effectiveness of our products and my recommendations. So please, please, please take stock in your mind and write it down, whatever the benefits are that you've had. Anytime we get a testimony that we can use commercially, we reward you with a free product, free either the Synergy One or the seed oils or a container of One World Way. Whatever the testimony was about, we reward you with that product. All right, I thank you for your attention. Blessings, major health to all of you. Over and out.